Tanya, your virtual gym with Tanya, and today we are going to work on strengthening these beautiful, gorgeous hips of ours in some standing exercises. And we're just going to start first by just step touching side to side. So you could use running shoes if you would like. If you use bare feet, you're going to work your legs a little bit more. So I would recommend that you do bare feet and no equipment. So here we go. We're just going to move side to side. So a lot of us are just moving forward all the time. We're just forward, forward, forward. We rarely go backwards. We rarely go sideways. So we want to work on some sideways movements today. Okay. And now we're going to stir the pot. So nice big stirring the pot. Stir the pot. And change directions. Nice. Stir the other way. So that gets that femur in the head of the socket, rolling it around. It's a ball and socket joint. We need it to move around. Nice. Good. And then we're going to stand hips, knees, toes. So super important. And if you're at any of my classes, you will hear me saying this. Hips, knees, toes. Weight on the front part of the back, heel. So heel just at the front edge where you want most of your weight. And what you're going to do is lift your right leg up. But you're not lifting your right leg. You're engaging your left glutes, softening your left knee, and that is helping to pull this right side up. So we're calling this a hip lift, just pulling this up, and you're not gripping into your glutes. You'll feel this in the side here, and then we're just gonna hold it up. And again, if you need a wall, use a wall. This is great for helping with your balance. Press the weight into your heels so that you work your core a little bit more. Hold and release. Good. And let's just step touch here. Nice. Keeping that chest lifted. Pubic bone up to the rib cage, nice and long through the core. Excellent. Okay, so standing on your right leg, now we're going to lift the left leg, but use your right. So if you put your hand on the outside of your leg here, right up here, you'll feel this engage as you're lifting. And this is so super important to do because a lot of times we work big muscle groups and we're not working these smaller muscle groups, and then they can just kind of turn off. So really working to relax that right knee in through these hips and then hold it up here and really squeeze. Feel those muscles in your hips. So a lot of this I talk about in core conditioning and my holistic strengthening classes and Pilates classes, because when you really start to know how to work these muscles, it helps you become more efficient and it helps you to stand better, walk better, move better. Squeezing, squeezing, squeezing. You should feel that. Whoops. And release, coming down. Nice work. And step, touch. Good. Step, touch, step, touch. Okay. Then we're going to stand onto our left foot. We're going to roll. Actually, let's start with our heel to the floor. We're just going to roll this leg in and out. So again, taking the head of that femur, rolling it in the joint, but really start to not just move it, but feel the action of that moving. Okay, feel the muscles pulling it open and close. We're gonna do two more. Make sure you're breathing. And release, good. And heel of the left foot on the floor and rotating that left leg in and out. Hey, listen, once upon a time, I never would have done any of these exercises. Oh, too easy, not hard enough, I gotta burn calories, drop fat. But you know what? The more I do these, the more efficient my body works. And when you learn about how your cells communicate your body and how important it is for them to be lined up, this work becomes very important to do. So when I know something and it resonates with me, then I will more likely do it. Good, and release. So now standing on the left foot, you're going to turn that femur in. So turn from the head of the femur inwards. Again, if you need a wall, take a wall. And lift and lower this leg. So if your leg goes like this, I know you're doing it incorrectly because you're going to feel this stop. And I want you to feel you're just working here. Just focus on working here and pushing that leg away and pulling it in. push and pull it in. Then we're gonna hold it out there and do little tiny pulses. The weight's on the left heel, turning that right leg in, pulsing, pulsing, pull the pubic bone up. Maybe activate that cold water technique. So you know when you go into cold water and you pull up on your pelvic floor, really engage through there as well. Then we're gonna go in and out again. Nice, big move. Good, you should be feeling that standing leg, and then pulse it out. Nice, you got this. If you have to hold on to a chair, hold on to a chair, and release. Same leg, you're going to sweep it across now, sweep it across. So it's just going in front of the body, sweep it across, but not flinging. Push and pull, push and pull, push and pull. That's it. Good. And 4 more. Exhaling 4. Squeeze it 3. Woo! And 2. And 1 more. Same leg. Let's just do a little hula hoop. Those hip circles. Change directions. And now you're going to lift this leg up and around. Lift this leg up and around. That's it. So keeping this body nice and tall, lifting that leg up and around. Good, 1 more. And then take it behind you and lift up and around. So really working that range of motion with our hips. Try not to hike your hip. Engage your glutes, engage your hamstrings. Working that core. Good, and 1 more. Nice. Step touch. Now we'll do the other side here. So both hips are getting a workout. You should feel that standing leg. All right, standing on the right side. Rotate your femur in on the left side. Push and pull. Good. Finding your balance. Use a wall or a chair if you'd like to. Take a sip of water. Pause me if you need to. And then pulse. Soften the right knee. Into the right heel. Try not to press into those toes. Into the heel. You're going to feel that core engage the more you press back. Pulsing, pulsing, pulsing. And then bring that leg in and out. Woo! Burn! And press it out and in. And press it out and in. And then pulse. That's it. Woo! And hold and squeeze, and then we're going to swing it across the body. That's it, across the body. So not a fast, uncontrolled swing, but a nice swing. Feel that right hip. Ooh. And let's do 4 more. Make sure those toes stay in. 3. Exhale, 2. And 1, and release. Good. Now take that leg up and around. Oops, lost my balance. Up and around. Up and around. So keeping this core engaged. That right hip is burning. Woo! It's on fire. And let's do 1 more. And that's why when I'm teaching in class and go backwards, 1 week we'll start on the right side of our body, the next week we'll start on the left side of our body, because it does make a difference. That's it. We'll do 3 more here. Exhaling 3. Exhaling 2. Woo! 1 more. Nice. And let's step touch. Very good. Yay! Awesome. So that's your standing leg series for strengthening your hips. You can combine this with the tippy toe raises and the lower calf work if you'd like. That would be an awesome leg workout with no impact for a day. Or you can just high-five yourself for a job well done today. And thank you for joining me virtual gym with Tanya. Have a beautiful day, everybody. Mwah, mwah, mwah.